Coming up on SUTV News, we'll talk about registration here at SUU.
And International Education Week. Don't go anywhere. Welcome to SUTV News. I'm Natalie Jepson.
And I'm Braden Kane. Registration for spring 2020 semester classes are here at Southern Utah University is now open to returning students. Registration opened for seniors on Tuesday, November 5th, for juniors on Thursday the 7th, for sophomores on Monday the 11th, and freshmen on Wednesday the 13th. Incoming freshmen will be registered by their student success advisor and ACE after the incoming student has paid their enrollment deposit. Vacant classes are now limited, as more than 11,000 students are expected to be attending SUU during the 2020 spring semester. Students have many resources at their disposal for assistance with registration, such as academic advisors and ACEs at the Nest, who have plenty of experience helping students during the busy hours of registration.
When the freshmen registered this year, we were busy all day from about 7 a.m. all the way to about 7 p.m. Just students coming in needing help, different errors that come up because sometimes the errors can be hard to understand, and helping people get the best schedule. So yeah, definitely very busy, but it's awesome to be able to help the students and get that one-on-one interaction with them and help them see that we're here for their success.
Southern Utah University was recently named the best public nursing school in Utah by Registered Nursing Annual RN Program Rankings. The rankings are based off the percentage of students that pass the nursing proficiency exam, the NCLEX. 95% of students at SUU pass the exam on their first attempt. This is a result of the dedication from the professors and students in the classroom. Most of the hospitals in Southern Utah region have SUU graduates in nursing leadership. This representation is uncommon from such a small school.
An Enoch family is grateful to be alive after the vehicle caught fire inside the garage on Friday evening. The Cedar City Fire Department received a call from dispatch around 7:45 p.m. saying that a vehicle was on fire inside the garage of a home on Katy Court in Enoch. Cedar City Fire Captain Travis Fales said that they were able to make it to the scene relatively quickly, but by the time the fire crews had arrived, the home was already engulfed. Firefighters were able to get inside and stop the fire from spreading. Isaac and Tiffany Askaroth, along with their 5 children, were all able to escape safely. A neighbor alerted Isaac that smoke was coming from below the closed garage door as flames and smoke were growing underneath the family minivan in the garage. Fire officials say that a number of things could have caused the car to catch fire, but were unable to come to a clear decision of what happened. The Askaroth family have received support from family and friends since the incident. Community members have been sending donations through Venmo to help the family financially.
Students who are looking for more things to do on campus have 2 more days to attend SUU's International Education Week. The International Affairs Office is hosting the events to help celebrate diversity on campus. The events that have already taken place this week are Karaoke Night, an African Union Showcase, and Mini Golf. The last 2 events students are able to participate in are the Carnival and a service project. Students will also have the opportunity to win prizes, including a Nintendo Switch and GoPro 8. A full schedule of events can be found at suu.edu. Because of the turnout on Karaoke Night, the ISA office is optimistic about future events.
Alright, we're at Karaoke Night. This is the first event of the week for International Education Week. It's a great way to kick off the event, and we have a lot of people here. It's really fun. We have mocktails, food, everyone's singing, having a great time. It's been a great kickoff to the week.
Man, that seems like so much fun. I absolutely love karaoke. I may not be the best at it, for sure. I'm definitely not, but it is a blast. Have you ever gone to like karaoke or done anything like that?
Yeah, I actually went to Karaoke Night.
Okay, what is your go-to karaoke song?
My go-to karaoke song, something from High School Musical.
Ooh, dang. All right.
Well, when we come back, we'll talk about a bomb in New Harmony, Utah.
And how a new Disney Plus series has been received. Stay tuned.
You know what, guys? There's a lot of tree branches and dry brush over here. We should probably move the bonfire over there.
I'm guessing Smokey liked that idea.
So, I'm kind of new here, but I've noticed a trend. My human does this funny thing where she goes around and gets all my toys, and then she hides them in that basket by the door. You know, but it's always the same basket, and it's always in the same place. And then she acts so surprised when I find them, but, you know, she's putting them in the same basket. Again. It's like, hello? That's where you put it last time. You were the worst at hide and go seek.
Investigators believe that an explosive device that killed a New Harmony man in an isolated incident rather than part of a terrorist plot targeted at any particular individual or organization. On November 9th, 25-year-old Jordan Joseph Reinhardt was killed by his own homemade bomb. He was in a residential garage on the 400 North block of Harmony Drive in New Harmony. According to an eyewitness and evidence found at the scene, Reinhardt is believed to have died when the explosive went off while he was in close proximity to it. No other injuries were reported at the incident.
A Utah family is mourning after relatives were attacked near the U.S.-Mexico border. The ambush occurred on November 4th, killing 3 women and 6 children, according to a family member, Alex Lebaron. All were shot while in vehicles while driving. President Donald Trump acknowledged this family on his Twitter preceding this event. He said, "A wonderful family and friends from Utah got caught between 2 vicious drug cartels who were shooting at each other, with the result being many great American people killed, including young children and some missing. And if Mexico needs or requests help in cleaning out these monsters," according to the close family members, they are grateful for President Trump's acknowledgement and are asking for help, whoever it is and whatever it takes.
As of May 1st, 2018, southern Utah's popular hiking destination known as Canaveral Falls no longer offers free entry. The fall now requires a permit for every due to overcrowding issues. The need for the permit was made apparent to the Iron County Commission after an estimated 45,000 people visited the falls in 2017 after receiving thousands of shares on social media. The permit is meant to better preserve the falls by limiting foot traffic. Permits cost $12 per person and can be purchased at the Falls Trailhead kiosk or online at canaveral.com. Only 150 people are allowed at the falls each day. David Canaveral town clerk recommends that those wishing to hike the falls should purchase their permits online several days before their desired exertion date. Although the permits are meant to help the location maintain its natural feel, there are those who do not fully support the permit system.
Disney Plus has arrived and is thriving amid criticism. Despite server and technical issues, 10 million people registered for the streaming service on the first day of service. Users have found that the service delivers with its relatively inexpensive cost of $7 a month, along with the massive amounts of content. Pixar, Marvel, and Star Wars fans have rejoiced with the content from years past available, along with new original content from those major brands yet to come. The Mandalorian original exclusive Star Wars series has fans clamoring for more, between its tale of a bounty hunter journeying throughout the galaxy to the twist endings of its episodes. Disney has its fans bought into what is available.
I think it's a good idea because, I don't know, it's a lot cheaper than a lot of other streaming services out there, and because it's Disney, you really kind of already know what similar stuff would be on there. You can do basically like kids shows or Marvel, whatever, and it's just really cool.
Man, have you been able to get Disney Plus yet?
No, I actually haven't.
Oh my goodness. I've been able to see it a little bit, and I have absolutely loved it. My wife who absolutely loves Disney movies, and I've loved like the Star Wars and the Marvel content, and so that's something for everybody, and it's been pretty amazing. And the original content as well, very well made. Couldn't be happier. It's
I agree.
Fantastic for sure. Kelsey, what do we have coming up on the weather?
Looks like we have snow right around the corner. I'll tell you more after the break.
average text takes your eyes off the road for nearly 5 seconds.
Looks like it's done.
Don't let salmonella get funky with your chicken. On average, 1 in 6 Americans will get a foodborne illness this year. You can't see these microbes, but they might be there. So learn the right temperature to cook each type of meat. Keep your family safe at foodsafety.gov.
Good.
Homemade noodles. Oh. Marty, stop it. Oh my goodness, I'm so sorry. It reminds me, I've been thinking maybe we should try a new form of birth control. I heard about this one. It's called the IUD, intrauterine device. Or we could try the patch on your arm. Actually, I think that one goes on your butt.
Bedsider.org has birth control information and a lot more. And it's...
What do you think, though? Arm or the butt?
Welcome back to SUTV. I'm Kelsey Anderson. It looks like fall has lasted a lot longer than normal, but winter is on its way. Today, it looks like our weather is mostly cloudy with the high of 43 and a low of around 23 degrees tonight. We saw some snowfall last night. It didn't stick. It wasn't quite cold enough. It looks like there should be precipitation tonight as well. Friday and Saturday looks partly cloudy with a high of 44 and a low of 20. Saturday, the high of 46 and low of 21. And Saturday, Bryan Head is actually supposed to open up their snow slope, so we'll see if the mountains get enough snow. Let's look at the 7-day weather report. All right, so we see the cloudy weather right here, and then on Saturday and Sunday, it will hit a little bit of sunny weather, but pretty cold low temperatures, hitting 19 degrees and 22 degrees right here on Sunday. And then when we hit next week, Monday looks like it's partly cloudy, 48 degrees, head up to nice weather again. And then once we hit Wednesday, we should be getting storm and snowfall. It looks like it's starting to come around the corner. That's all I have for you guys today. Back to you guys at the desk.
Awesome. I'm super excited personally for this nice weather. Being able to have like the fog on the mountains in the mornings, and it's beautiful.
Yeah, as excited as I am for the holidays, I'm not too happy about the snow.
Really?
I do not like the cold weather.
Oh my goodness. I mean, I love it.
Anyway, comments, what do we have coming up next in sports?
Coming up on SUTV Sports, we've got a recap of SU football. Don't go anywhere.
Toxic chemicals and carcinogens are leaching into the environment. It's happening right where we live, work, and play. Everywhere. Cigarette butts are toxic waste. Let's stop the toxic litter. Learn more at rethinkbutts.org.
Don't worry, 74 people were picked before me in the NFL draft.
To fight childhood obesity, United Way and the NFL are helping kids play at least 60 minutes a day.
Okay, time for the team obstacle course. Yay!
What this place needs is more healthy kids. To get involved or donate, go to unitedway.org/play60.
Now I get it.
Thank you, dear. Well, you're very supple. It's like I was at your age. Back then, I was a sex expert. Used to call me the buttered biscuit. I know about birth control, too. So you can ask me anything, baby.
Bedsider.org has birth control information and a lot more. And it's...
Have you had sex in this car yet?
Welcome to SUTV Sports. I'm Thomas Dianella. The T-Birds claimed a huge win on Saturday against Northern Arizona in the Grand Canyon rivalry game. Chris Helbig and the offense marched down the field on opening drive, including big games from Carlos Baker and John Mitchell, setting up Manny Burrs for first field goal of the night. The Lumberjacks' Luis Aguilar answered back with a field goal of his own to tie the game at 3. Lumberjack quarterback Case Cookis connected with Brandon Porter on a 31-yard pass, putting the Lumberjacks up 10-3. Not to be outdone, the Thunderbirds pulled out some trickery with a 44-yard touchdown pass to Thomas Duckett, evening the score 10 apiece. Cookis responded with a 20-yard run of his own to reclaim the lead. Duckett answered the call, punching in from 7 to keep the game close. Thunderbirds then opened the second half hot with a 56-yard completion to Landon Meesum, putting the Thunderbirds well into NAU territory. That would set up for Karis Davis to run in 11 yards, giving SU the lead once again. After another touchdown from NAU, Duckett's number rang once more, taking the handoff 54 yards to the house. SU's fourth quarter defense iced the game for the T-Birds, including big stops from Bishop Jones and Alex Sims. The Thunderbirds reclaimed the Grand Canyon trophy from the Lumberjacks after losing it last year, a goal they set before the season.
Great career, but proud of the guys that came through, that executed at the end. The offense carried us through the first 3 quarters. We trusted our defense in the fourth. They came through huge with a 4th down stop, forced a punt late, and then we were able to run the clock out with the offense, doing some great situational football. So excited, we're growing, we're learning, but yeah, it's a win, and we're excited to get the trophy back here in Cedar.
Coach, on that last drive, you get the ball back with I think it's like just under 4 minutes to go. You've been.
Thunderbird basketball team traveled to UCLA for a matchup with the Bruins on Monday night. This was the first ever meeting between the schools and was part of the mainland state of the Maui Jim Maui Invitational. Thunderbirds started slow and quickly fell into a 23-6 hole and weren't able to close the gap despite playing pretty evenly for the rest of the game. John Knight III had 14 points, Harrison Butler with 13, and Cameron Lewington dropped 11, while Dwayne Morgan finished with 10. The next stop for the T-Birds is Johnson City, Tennessee against Charleston Southern on Saturday. That's all I have for SUTV Sports. I'm Thomas Dianella. Back to the guys at the desk.
Thanks for the update, Thomas. Well, it sounds like we're doing really good in sports right now.
Oh, for sure. That was a really exciting win. To get the Grand Canyon trophy back and to beat the Lumberjacks was super impressive. And it was tough to be able to see the UCLA loss for sure, but to know that they were able to play even down the stretch with a really talented team was really hopeful to see. And there's a lot of good things in store for the Thunderbirds in the future.
Yeah, for sure.
When we come back, we'll take a look at the study abroad program at SUU.
Stay tuned.
On average, I spend 8 hours a week on the road. It's important to me to make the right choices when I drive. And she's the reason why I support MAD.
Hi, I'm Special Agent Diana Berrigan from the TV show White Collar. Did you know that it wasn't until 1972 that the first female earned an FBI Special Agent badge? Now, women are helping solve crimes around the world in faraway places like Sarajevo, New Delhi, Lagos, and Tbilisi. To all our women fighting crime at home and overseas, thank you for keeping us safe. Happy anniversary.
We now go to our reporter Grace Conley, who caught up with the SUU International Study Abroad office to see what they're all about.
SUU's Office of Learning Abroad, or OLA, provides students with the most affordable study abroad programs in the state. After a student is accepted into their program, OLA offers study abroad scholarships and provides information about other external scholarships available to students.
Everybody should study abroad, so that's why SUU Office of Learning Abroad makes study abroad so affordable. Last year, we gave out $150,000 worth of scholarships. This year, we have so many new scholarships to give out.
The International Department offers short-term semester and national exchange programs.
So the 3 different programs that SUU offers is the semester abroad, which is a full exchange where your tuition is the same. And then we have the NFC programs, which is essentially the same thing as a semester abroad program. And then we finally have our short-term programs, which include like our cultural immersions that are only a week long to like our month-long ones.
Studying abroad is known for giving students things such as increased confidence, lifelong friendships, opportunities to see different countries, improve language skills, impactful experiences, and cultural knowledge.
Education, yes, that's the reason we moved to a different place, but being able to adapt to new culture, the new language, and new custom is much more impactful.
If you want more information about studying abroad, you can stop by the Office of Learning Abroad located at ST 169. For SUTV News, I'm Grace Conley.
Man, I absolutely love the idea of studies abroad, and I don't know about you guys, but I think that I'm kind of leaning towards going on a study abroad. Have you thought about doing that? Any of you?
I kind of want to, but at the same time, I'm nervous about going out of the country. I've never even gone on vacation, so going out there for extended time is, you know, a little frightening.
Man.
I think you should do it. I think that'd be really fun for you. If you've never been
I'm
out
really
of the country.
interested in it.
Yeah.
I need to start looking into it more, though. So.
And then what about you? Have you thought about it?
I thought about it, yeah. I think it would be awesome to learn with like a smaller group of people. You could get close with each other. I think that'd be an awesome experience. For sure.
I know that they've told me about, I was notified recently about one that was going to, I think it was Tonga and Fiji, and that sounded amazing. I was super excited about that. So, let's see. Thanks for tuning in. That's all that we have here for you. I'm Braden Kane.
I'm Thomas Dianella.
I'm Kelsey Anderson.
And I'm Natalie Jepson. Be sure to tune in at 4 for more news on SUTV.
Good job, guys.
I